Seven mainly, they're all good. Every single one of them, they play good, and it's going to be a good test. And that's what you want. You want to go against good guys, so that's what we want.
Kim Dichie, obviously the guy gets all the hype. What do you see from him on film?
He's good. He's a good player. He's big. He's strong. You know, he's a good player. And then in the middle, we just gotta make sure we can do our job right. If we do our job well, then that's what we need to focus on.
I saw their defensive coordinator, so they may pressure a little bit more this year than they have in the past and that kind of stuff. And first game of the year, how do you prepare for it? You just don't really know exactly what kind of stuff they're going to bring.
Yeah, you just got to watch as much tape as you can. Be ready for everything. You got to watch as much tape, practice everything that you can, and just kind of be ready for a little bit of everything, and then adjust as the game goes on.
How much is your own defense brought at you to sort of prepare you guys?
Oh, they're always bringing stuff. So they're out there. They're making us think. They're making us get better. They're making us better, and we're making them better.
There was some busts there in the scrimmage the other night. What did you guys learn from that?
We watched the film, and we watched the film. And the next day we corrected it and everything. So that's what's good about a scrimmage. You can go out there and do that, and then you can go and correct it the next day. So we got better from that.
When people look at this offense and see Jay and Grant coming back and Matt Miller and Shane Williams-Rhodes and think, can the offensive line hold up for those guys? Do you guys feel that a little bit, that there's sort of some pressure on you guys to make room for those guys?
Yeah, there's pressure on us for sure, and that's what we just want to go out there and we want to answer, come to the call and do the best we can.
How do you feel about how the group shapes up so far now?
I feel like we're great. We're looking great. We've been playing for a long time together now, so all fall camp and come together pretty well, and I like it. So I think we're doing good.
I know communication's a big thing with the line, especially when there's on the road type atmosphere with the crowd and stuff. How do you feel I know you can practice with crowd noise, but not until you get down there until you really experience it. How do you think that part of it's going to be, communicating with each other during the game?
I think we'll be fine because like you said, we practice with crowd noise, and we practice that every day. So if you practice, that's what they're trying to make practice a lot harder than the game. So if we practice it like that, and we're going out there and it's chaos out there, hopefully we'll make sure we're ready for another game.
You came into camp not as competing for a job. What was your expectation? What did you need to do this month to get yourself in this position?
Just go out and work as best I could, as hard as I could every day, and come in every day and just try to get better, and that's what I did.
Hoff yesterday was saying that the thing that stood out about you was just consistency. He said it's kind of the same. He knows what he's getting from you every single day. How do you get that consistency?
That's just every day coming in, the same attitude, the same mindset, just to get better and to continue on improving and not just stay the same.
For an offensive line that is replacing a few starters and moving around the two starters that do return, how important is consistency? For you to show during fall camp.
Very consistent. That's what I feel like. That's a big part of playing O-line is consistency. You got to know what to expect out of your whole line for the whole offense to work. So for the offensive line, consistency is a big thing, and I feel like we're doing very well in practice and we're being very consistent.
We talk about the old offense is back to now the new offense or whatever you want to call it, but with all the shifts in motions and stuff, how aware are the offensive linemen of what's going on, and how does that change your responsibilities and what you need to do?
We're aware of what we need to know. If a formation changes something for us, then we're aware of that. If it doesn't really change a whole lot for us, then we don't need to know that. So we're everything that we need to know, we're aware of, and if not, then we kind of we know what our cause is, and we know how to go execute those.
Who impressed you on the offensive line this month?
Probably. There's a lot of guys. There's all the new guys, which is including myself, and then there's like Travis, Mario, and Marcus and Reese. Of course, they're pretty good players, and they've been around. And then like Archie Lewis, he's good. We're all just kind of in there, and we're all just trying to make each other better and continue working and continue getting better.
I saw there's the aura between Mario and Archie on the right side. You're kind of one of those three guys on the right. That competition going to sort of continue between the three of you guys on that side of the ball, you think?
I'm not really sure. That's up to coach to decide. I'm sure if it does, it'll just make us all better. So always to have a guy right there, and we're all. Any three of us could play at any three of those positions. So that's what's good about that, and it'll just continue making us better.
Blocking against the D-line every day. Who's impressed you over there?
They got pretty good. Bo Martin, he's tough to block on the end, and then like Tyler Horn, Armand, all the whole D line over there is pretty. It's a good test for us.
You mentioned the pressure you guys have. First game, national TV, starting the season off against an SEC opponent. What kind of challenge is this, and how excited are you guys to get out there and show what you have right away?
It's a challenge. Good. I mean, first game, everybody's first game is a challenge, and then going up against a good opponent, that's a challenge. And we're just all excited to get out there and finally play a first game and go out there and do everything that we've been coached up to do. And so we're excited about that.
Again, getting back to kind of general questions about the new offense. Grant a number of times has mentioned about stretching the field vertically and whatnot this year. Last year it seemed like everything was a little more lateral. How does that kind of change for you guys and what you do? Or does it?
I don't. We run plays, we block for the run. Pass plays, we block for the pass. So if wherever they want to throw the ball and run the ball, that's where it's going. So I don't really know how that affects us too much.
Whenever an SEC team is mentioned, the focus is always on the offensive line, defensive line, battle in the trenches. Is it nice to have the focus on the linemen?
I guess I don't really pay attention to all the media focus and all that. I mean, it's always every game. The O-line and defensive line is important. That's no matter who you're playing. That's very important. So, I don't really care if the focus. I don't think we as offensive line care if we're the focused. We just want to go out there and do our job best we can.
Yeah, how do you feel about winning that position battle? Sense of pride you take in that? How important is it now to go out and back it up that you can be that starting right tackle in a game?
I'm happy that I did come out there, but I just worked every day, and it's very big to go out there and prove that I can play out there, and because there's always we got that competition going on, so there's always the next guy up, and there's plenty of players out there, and so I just want to continue getting better in practice and out in the games and continue to do my job.